To the 11, a lawsuit demanding the ban on transgender medical care in Florida be lifted. The suit was filed against the Florida Surgeon General and more than 24 medical professionals around the state, including some here on the First Coast.
On your side's Taylor Levesque has been reading through this lawsuit. She joins us live in the studio tonight. And the lawsuit, Taylor, includes some local plaintiffs.
Yeah, the lawsuit doesn't name any of the plaintiffs by their real names for privacy, but does say one is from St. Johns County and another from Duval. A few local medical professionals are listed as defendants. The lawsuit is an effort for transgender teenagers and their parents to challenge the bans of medical care.
These are families with children, transgender children, who were just about to initiate medically necessary care to address their gender dysphoria.
The plaintiffs are 4 transgender adolescents and their parents suing the Florida Surgeon General and more than 24 members of the Florida Board of Medicine and Osteopathic Medicine for banning gender-affirming care like puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and surgical procedures for patients under 18.
You can imagine what it would feel like to be a parent in the process of getting your child the care they need and then suddenly being blocked from doing that.
Shannon Minter, an attorney representing the plaintiffs, says one plaintiff named anonymously in the lawsuit is an 11-year-old transgender girl in St. Johns County diagnosed with gender dysphoria. The lawsuit says medical bans will prevent her from obtaining treatment despite doctor recommendations.
A very serious condition, and it can cause a lot of distress and trouble.
Surgeon General Joseph Latipo, Jacksonville doctors Scott Ackerman and Matthew Benson, both on the Florida Board of Medicine, and Monica Mortensen are just a few of the defendants named that plaintiffs say are responsible for enforcing the ban on care.
The heart of this case is very simple. It is parents want what is best for their children. It is parents, not the government, that should be making medical decisions for their own children.
The plaintiffs complain the transgender medical bans violates equal protection and the rights of parents to make medical decisions for their kids. They're asking for injunctive relief. First Coast News reached out to the 3 local medical professionals named in the lawsuit after hours tonight, but we have not heard back. In the studio, Taylor Levesque, First Coast News on your side.